Namaste and welcome you all. Today we are with CA Pramod Jain sir. Welcome sir. Uh, in conversation with sir for discussing a major amendment in capital gain taxation which have been amended by the Finance Act 2024 which recently got enacted. So sir, we will be discussing some peculiar issues and this is going to be a short video. So please watch till it lasts. Sir, my first question to you is that tax rate has been amended to 12.5%. So is this for all type of capital assets or is there any exception to this?
Namaste to all. Thank you, Asha ji. In fact, this change is there. This change is there for any capital gain long term, which would be incurred on or after 23rd of July 2024. And long term capital gain on all assets has been reduced from 20% to 12.5%, except the listed securities and mutual funds with the equity oriented basis, where it has been increased from 10% to 12.5% in case of listed securities, which is there in section 112A. So otherwise all assets it is 12.5% now.
So sir, as you said, like 2.5% has been increased on listed securities. So is there any relaxation or exemption provided for these this capital gain?
Yes, Asha ji, here actually in case of listed securities, if I talk about, the exemption is there for the initial 1 lakh rupees where there is no taxation thereon. That limit post 23rd July has been increased to 1.25 lakhs. मान लीजिए आपका कैपिटल गेन लॉन्ग टर्म कैपिटल गेन शेयर्स में अप टू 22 जुलाई 2 लाख रुपए है और उसके बाद जीरो है, तो आपको पूरे साल में यू विल गेट ओनली 1 लाख एंड नॉट 1.25 lakhs. बट इफ यू आर हैविंग 2 lakhs up to 22nd July and 50,000 post 23rd July onwards, then you'll get 1.25 lakhs or whole 2 lakhs long-term capital gain on securities, listed securities or equity oriented mutual funds. If you have 2 lakhs after 2 lakhs, 3 lakhs, whatever it may be, the exemption would be for the initial 1.25 lakhs. So that 25,000 relief has been given.
Okay, thanks for clarifying this point, sir. Next question is regarding the property which has been acquired prior to 2001. So is the indexation benefit available or not available? What is the present position, sir?
Asha ji, yes, a lot of discussion is there on that, but actually if I talk about, suppose it is an ancestral property acquired in 1960s, 70s, 80s, 90s, whatever it may be, how to arrive at the cost, that is already given in section 55, where the base value, the base year is 2001, 1st April 2001. So fair market value as on 2001 would be taken for all capital asset, whether it is immovable property, jewelry, whatever it may be. So that would be the cost. It is not called index cost, but that would be the cost. So cost less selling price, straightforward without introduction, 12.5%. That is the basic.
Thanks for again clarifying that it is not the indexation, but it is the cost which has to be taken for 1.2001.
It is same. There is no change.
Okay. Next, sir, another major question like cost of improvement. So whether the stamp duty and the registration fees which have been incurred for the purchase of property, whether that will be allowed as cost of improvement or not?
Asha ji, whatever was the cost earlier, the same thing is today also. Stamp duty will be the cost of acquisition, right? Suppose I make some improvement in the later years. So cost of improvement, so cost of acquisition along with any cost incurred, say brokerage, stamp duty, interest, whatever is there, that would be allowed as cost of acquisition. And later on, whenever there is an improvement, all that improvement cost would be allowed. So without indexation, but that would be the basic cost would be allowed.
So there is no change in cost computation.
No.
Right. And next question is the Finance Act 2024, which got enacted. Again, there was amendment as compared to the budget proposals. There has been date provided like 23rd July ke prior ka tax computation and after. There is some changes. So can you please explain on this?
Yes, a very good relaxation which has been given. Relaxation has been given, but please take care. That relaxation is only and only for land or building or both. It is not for jewelry, it is not for leasehold property, nothing else, only land, building or both. So what is the relaxation given? The relaxation is given that you compute your capital gain prior to 23rd July and post 23rd July. So in case the my taxation of the pre 23rd July is less, then the excess would be ignored. Let us take a very simple case. Let us take a case that एक प्रॉपर्टी थी 1971 की खरीदी हुई, that cost was 1 lakh rupees. 2001 के अंदर उसकी फेयर वैल्यू suppose it was 10 lakhs and today you sell for 2 crores. So you compute in both the eras. So if I index that in the prior era, if I index that, the index cost come to around 36.30 lakhs and the capital gain comes to 1 crore 63 lakhs 70,000. So in that, if I compute the capital gain at the rate of 20%, that capital gain comes to 32.74 lakhs. But if I reduce from 2 crores to the initial cost of 10 lakhs, because that is the fair value, then my capital gain comes to 1 crore 90 lakhs and my tax is 23.75 lakhs. So 23.75 lakhs is lower one. So you will go for that. Take another case. Suppose again my initial cost was 1 lakh, the fair value on 1st April 2001 was 10 lakh, but I sell this for 50 lakhs. So my index cost remains same, 36.40 lakhs. So tax on that, because 50 lakhs minus 36 lakhs would be 13 lakh 70,000. So tax on that is 2 lakh 74,000. But if I take the new regime, the post 23rd July, 50 minus 10 on 40 lakhs, it is 5 lakhs. So the excess over 2.74 lakhs would be ignored. So I'll allow it to be paid 2 lakh 74,000. And it is not only for this year, for all future years, 25, 26, 27, 2025, 26, 27, all those years, unless there is a change in the act itself.
So that's a very good amendment, that some relaxation in the form of you can choose whether to go with the old regime and new regime. So sir, is this
but
benefit?
only on immovable property, land, building and land
not
building
on
or-
jewelry and all.
not all.
Is this available for all types of assessee like partnership firm, LLP, companies, or only for specific?
No. It is only for individual and HUF. No partnership firm, no company, no trust, no society, no one else.
So if we talk about non-resident, it is available for non-resident also or not?
No. Earlier also non-residents the indexation was not allowed. Today also in this also the indexation is not allowed to non-residents.
Okay.
So they'll have to straightforward the selling price minus cost 12.5%, which is good for them.
Okay. So what will be the TDS rate in case property is
Very
non-resident?
rightly asked, Asha ji. In fact, we deduct 20%. We have been deducting 20% because 20% is the tax rate for the immovable property or any capital asset, capital gain on a long-term capital asset for the non-residents. Now the rate is 12.5%, so I have to deduct 12.5% plus the charges only.
Okay. And another question, sir, which is coming to my mind is like whether the exemption which was earlier available, like section 54, 54F and all, so whether this is available after this amendment also, or is there any change to that law?
No, Asha ji, there is no change. Today also, if you sell a residential property, buy a residential property, you can take the benefit of 54. If you are investing the gain amount in the bonds, 54 is C50 lakh, up to 50 lakh rupees, that is allowed. And if you are not holding more than one residential house property, you sell any other property or any other capital, long-term capital asset and acquire a residential property, you still get the benefit of 54F. All those are available.
Okay. And what about, sir, that amount which was deposited in capital gain account scheme, but since the property was not purchased, or we can say it was not applied for the purpose, and now it is being withdrawn after that 23rd July. So what will be the rate of tax applicable on that amount?
Asha ji, as per the law as of now, I would tell, because the 2 years has elapsed, he has not constructed, he has not purchased, or 3 years has elapsed, he has not constructed the property. So tax long-term capital gain would be paid this time. So current rate is 12.5%. So you'll have to pay 12.5%, not the 20%.
Okay. That will again be beneficial.
But that is the law of the land. So
Yeah.
benefits are there.
Okay,
Both are there.
So thank you so much, sir, for answering all such questions, and we hope that this video is very useful for everyone who will be watching or watching. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.